baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Welcome to Visual House Studios, baby. Yeah.
Alright, welcome back to Law. Literally anything we want, y'all. The we being the Brown Boy Wonder, Josh Wilson here, everybody. And thank you so much for tuning in on YouTube, whether it's Spotify or Apple. Either way, thank you. And by the way, make sure to check out King's Comics, baby. And 39 Crew, you know I love you. Joe, what kind of nasty question you got for everybody, man?
I don't got no question.
Man, you will, man, shoot.
Yeah. Man. You sucked the joy out of it, so I don't have a question no more.
That's crazy.
Proceed with your show.
Anyway, Josh.
Yeah. Speaking of sucking, you get the soul sucked out of you hella good?
Oh my gosh, nah, I can't say that I have.
You've never gotten head?
I mean, you said the soul sucked out of you, though. My soul is
It ain't never been that good? Wow.
Sorry to anyone that might have been involved in that, but yeah, nah.
No way.
Yeah. So like when everyone is all like, "Oh, snap, crackle, and pop, man," I'm just like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like just, you know,
why? Like
kind of like when you say like you have this completely different topics completely. But when y'all say like, man, I'm about to go hang out with my cousins or this or that extended family, I'm like,
oh, they sucked the soul out of me too.
I'm like, that sounds nice for real. Shoot, there's just certain experiences that I'm just gonna accept that I'm just never gonna have.
Nah, don't say never.
I mean, there's certain experiences that I know more than likely I'm just not gonna have. At least not for a good minute. Like extended family, I just kind of took it like, hey, whoever
what? What are we talking about?
He's tying it back to like when we tell him, because you say you don't kick it with your cousins, right?
Yeah, nah, cousins, uncles, nothing like no extended family really, just because it's just
he's saying he's comparing like
they're two completely different situations
to like his experience with his cousins, where it's just like when he hears like me and Isaac talking, oh, we're gonna go,
or
do
like
this.
even you know,
like you're like, I'm gonna go with my cousins. He's like, that's nice, but I've accepted that as like an experience I'll probably never have.
Exactly.
So he's comparing. He's looking that into
that's
the
just
head.
kind of a weird. I see where I see it.
No,
but...
and like I said in the beginning,
what's wrong
I know
with your cousin
there's
giving
like.
You head?
Why he say with the most straight face too? What's wrong with that, man? What you mean? What's wrong with that?
I get called the most white on here.
I'm not saying I've done it or I want to. I'm just asking. My cousin's ugly
because I
don't want them on me.
You said one, like what? You don't have?
You got one specific?
Oh, I thought I said cousins.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'm ugly, man.
He said I loved him, man. Shoot. Well, I mean, because assumably, if you do all of that, that means you're engaging in other activities too, and that's how your offspring get like 4 eyes and teeth growing out of their armpits and stuff like that, man. We don't want none of that, man. They
can only talk in grunts and shit.
Did y'all ever see that? I think it's Melissa McCarthy. It's like puppets or whatever.
Happy Time.
Oh my gosh! Like the part where they go into the shack in the middle of nowhere, and you got those offsprings that like it was the brother and the sister's kids. Oh my gosh, that was. What's that noise?
I've seen like the first maybe half an hour of it.
It's not a great movie, but that scene in particular is so funny.
That scene.
Oh my gosh.
Scene where they're in the office.
Oh my. So the
I know
name,
that scene.
yeah, that oh man, how in the world? Didn't they show that in the trailers too? Yeah, that's like, how did y'all? That scene was so funny.
It was a Red Band trailer.
It's puppets.
Yeah, I mean, true. Just like a Team America World Police.
Yeah.
Man, you think they ever gonna make a sequel to that?
How could they?
I mean, they could like just throw in some like iteration of some other group in there, or like other conflicts that have since taken place.
I'm surprised they're still getting away with South Park.
That's what I was about to say. I'm surprised they're still making it.
Yeah, because they, well, I think, well, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I think the fact that they tackle everybody, like they make fun of everybody, I think that's the reason why. Because people are like, man, that's just South Park, man.
I'm surprised they're actually like still like after 20 something years still.
Oh well, yeah, it's still pumping out content in general.
Funny.
Yeah.
I get them on TikTok a lot. I get like those pages of like it's like Subway Surfers on the bottom, and then it's on the top is South Park. I'm watching them, like, damn, y'all said that.
Man, like that's one of those shows that also. No, I've watched it a few times, but like when I was younger, my parents, that was the one thing they just would not let me watch though. Like for real. I mean, and then obviously when I got older, I'm like, it makes sense why. Like I'm thinking Simpsons is a tad bit out of pocket when they want to be. Family Guy, obviously, but
Family
Guy was hilarious back in the day. But South Park made them things look like kid shows.
Did you guys see the Token episode?
Which one?
That should have me dying.
Which one?
Like the last season.
Oh, when
he got shot up.
No.
Oh, when they find out his name isn't Token.
Token.
You told me about that. What
J.R.
y'all
Tolkien?
think his name was? Tolkien. Like what?
So like all the kids like know it's
hilarious.
Token except Kyle. Kyle's like, it's not Token.
No, what'd you
Token
think?
black guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Like, yeah, like J.R. Tolkien. Like, you knew this? Oh, and didn't his parents think the same thing too, though?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's funny. That's actually funny that they addressed that like so far after.
Token's dad and Kyle's dad, they go into, or no, it's Stan. Stan, my bad. I'm gonna get roasted. Stan's dad, they go into business because Stan's dad has like a weed business,
Right.
and he thinks his business would be better if he had a black guy, because everybody thought he's racist because he thought his name was Token.
Right.
So he goes into business, and then he's trying to show so hard that he's not racist that it's coming off racist.
Right.
And so Token's dad ends up opening up his own weed business. And then, like, fucking Stan's dad, like, promotes something, and then it shows over, and it shows Token's dad, and it's, like, black-owned. And so everybody's going there.
That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I mean, but the fact that, for real, like y'all said, they could still get away with this crap. I mean, in the sense of, dog, everything is supposedly so sensitive now, and, you know, just supposedly just everyone's looking to cancel somebody, you know what I mean? So I mean, it is kind of fun, like you mentioned too, like just the span of time that they have. But what shows do y'all think kind of maybe overstayed their welcome a little bit, whether they've been canceled so far, or you think like now
Grey's
it's like,
Anatomy.
does that show still go
I
on?
just found out that
But you
shit's
a
still
lie.
going on. Yeah.
I thought they been canceled that mess,
That's
man.
what I thought, too.
What? Grey's Anatomy does not still come on. Don't lie to me.
It does.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
Grey's
agree.
Anatomy.
I agree with you just off of
Captain
principle.
Heigl still on there?
Oh no, it's been years.
Gosh.
She just...
They killed her off hella
like
easy.
I was going to say, everyone got killed. The main white dude got killed off, didn't he? So
Does she not act anymore? I haven't seen her in shit.
I know. I saw an article that said what happened to Captain Heigl, and I read it, but I forgot, which is probably what happened to Captain Heigl.
Because, like, she did 40-year-old virgin, like... Or knocked up. She knocked up and was like...
She
I was
was
like,
in The
what?
Ugly Truth after that.
Is that the Johnny Knoxville one? She was in the Johnny Knoxville one.
What was that?
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
fuck
what's
the
what?
weekend ice cream.
Oh,
The
the
Ringer?
ringer.
Ringer. She was in that.
That was before
But that
Knocked
was-
Up. Was that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I remember, dude.
Because, yeah, the ringer was like
Hey,
04,
You want
I
a
want to
deep
say.
cut? You want a deep cut? Captain Heigl deep cut?
Let's
What?
do it.
Wish Upon a Star?
She's in that shit.
Yeah, she's the older sister
What
that
the
the
hell?
younger sister was jealous of.
The crap.
It's like a Freaky Friday movie.
Oh, got you.
I haven't thought about that movie in hell.
Man, why are they making a Freaky Friday too?
Why?
With Jamie Lee Curtis and Lizzie Lohan.
Man, we don't want Lindsay Lohan gonna be scratching her neck the whole time. Crackhead.
Doesn't she speak with like an accent now?
Yeah, I think so.
Just call called. Oh man, I mean it's true, but I mean, dog.
Allegedly.
Nah, ain't no legends. Ain't no legends in that. Like, no, she
Didn't she
did
just
with that bad.
get like? I'm pretty sure it was her.
Something happened.
Where she was found naked in the street. She was asking people to call for her for help or something like that.
Was that a while ago? No, or was that Amanda Bynes?
Oh, it was Amanda Bynes. It might have been Amanda Bynes.
They're all in the same class.
I don't know. We heard it from the same radio show that we listened to.
Child actors.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she's been, but I think thankfully she's been a little bit cleaned up since. I mean, like, at least you haven't heard anything super drastic about Lindsay Lohan in that instance for what, like 5 years at least.
You know
I
who
feel
else
like it's
was
been a
arrested,
minute.
running around naked in the streets?
Who hasn't?
Martin Lawrence.
Oh no! Stop lying.
You
Yeah, I'm
remember-
not.
you
You
remember
know,
when that
I'm really not surprised. But when did this happen?
Dude, that was like back when, like, I think
It was a
like a
long
little
time ago.
after National Security came out.
Oh well, no wonder I didn't really hear about it. I wasn't.
It was like when
on.
was a
he
fetus.
like disappeared after. Like that's when he went on his hiatus.
Oh really? And we didn't see him since like till like what?
Beach bum.
Peach Bow. You talking about? Are you referring to a movie or something?
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey
I don't remember that, man. I'm sorry, I don't remember that one.
came out. It was before Bad Boys 3.
Yeah, because I
So,
was
like,
gonna
that was
say
the-
that was like the first time
Yeah.
seeing. Well, he dropped like a random stand-up special, like early 2010s. I remember that, but
He
Yeah.
Beach Bum came out like I want to say 2019,
I don't remember that one.
2019.
Yeah.
and he's in it for a decent amount of time, and he was.
Oh, he was
funny.
also in that movie House Party.
What? Oh, you talking about the old one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He was in Bad Boys.
One or two.
2019. Beach
Well,
Bum.
Actually,
three.
he's in 4 of them.
4.
There's 4.
There ain't no 4.
Yeah.
Bad Boys for Life is the 4th one, isn't it?
That's the third
No.
one.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about House Party.
Now they're creating a 4th one.
Oh.
I
But
thought you guys were talking about House Party.
oh no,
I was
no.
like, yeah.
And even then, let's be honest. There's only 3 house parties,
No.
and even out of those 3, only the first 2 are
Hey, I never
like,
got to finish. Josh, you ever got the soul sucked out of you?
I don't. You know, I don't like to fucking talk about this.
Man, why
I don't
not,
like,
man?
I sound like it's not. It's not just my story to tell.
It is.
It's
You don't. You're not
two
giving
stories.
names. I have no idea. Who
I'm not
these
gonna give
people
any
are.
names.
I'm not asking for names.
There was a point where I thought, like, this is good, but like, I don't think I can finish.
I'd be finished.
I was wrong.
you don't be care about nobody's emotions.
And
You really shook his head like, nah.
we're really gonna get into this.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to. But
I felt really bad when it happened.
dang.
Because you didn't finish?
Huh?
Because you didn't finish?
No, I did. It was like my first time finishing from that.
Oh. Yeah.
Because before I didn't think, because you know some guys can't. From
Off of that, yeah.
like I'm like it feels good, but like it's not. You just realize no, all the people before just sucked ass. But I'm just kidding. No disrespect to anybody. Maybe I don't know. Anyways,
Maybe I am. I don't know.
the reason I felt bad is because like, God, this is gonna get so. You have to put like an adult warning or something. When I finished, it was like.
It was a lot.
It was one of the biggest nuts I ever nutted, bro.
There's some happy time murder shit.
Bro, dude, it was like scary movie. Like
That's the name of the
shit.
episode.
What?
Oh, Happy Time Murder.
Happy time murder.
Oh gosh, that I would feel kind of bad about that too. I mean, for real, because it's like, how do you even help in that situation? You just kind of look on like, I'm sorry. Like,
I don't.
Were they upset that you did that?
Oh no.
All right.
But and then you know how you show.
They don't be getting mad at.
No. You gotta let them know. You can't.
Joe's
Why would
like,
you
I
get
mean,
mad
You-
if you
hold
do
on.
it?
It's
Somebody-
fucked up. It's fucked up to not let them know.
But you're about to. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
say yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucked up just to pop off.
Because then at that point it's their choice.
But
like,
after-
pretty much, right? That's how
Yeah,
you
but
look
if
at
I'm
the
outside
calling
logic.
out. I'm
someone's
calling out.
dick.
Hey, I'm gonna call out all the dudes right now.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
What?
Like if I'm sucking someone's dick,
you kind of signed up for that.
I'm signed. I know that that's the thing that can
No,
happen.
but you have to let them know to get ready. Because what if they're breathing in and then
you gotta grow some gills or something.
It goes down their throat.
He did.
Like
You
they
better
went
grow some
their air
gills,
hole.
I don't know.
Anyways, I'm calling out all you fucking weak ass dudes out there.
Oh shit!
After
What'd I do to you, bro?
you gotta show your appreciation and you fucking kiss them.
Oh
Make
yeah.
out with them.
The fuck?
Because I know for a fact there's guys out there like, oh no, like
My shit.
bitch.
I know my shit's always clean,
Preach.
and I've done it every
Preach.
time I've gotten sucked.
Preach.
I don't give a fuck.
Preach. I don't give a fuck either.
Yeah.
Look at Khari. Look at Khari.
Same way, like you ever eat.
Look
pussy?
at him.
You ever
He's
eat
one of them
pussy?
weak ass dudes. I'm talking
come
about.
on, Kyrie. Why is your dick not clean?
Of course it is.
Then
Like,
what's the
come on.
problem?
I don't know. I just always.
You're not gonna taste it.
I didn't know
I
that.
never have.
Look, hey, real story, real talk.
Okay.
This is a real thing from my life.
Yeah.
I remember I was in 8th grade.
Kiss the boy.
No, I was in 8th grade. Oh fuck!
That's-
I don't
You
remember.
kissed the boy, didn't you?
I don't remember if it was. I think it's Deja Vu. It was either Deja Vu or Out of Time. It's one of those Denzel movies, but it has Eva Mendes, so I think it's Deja Vu.
She was also in Out of Time.
Yeah. See, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So
there's,
I feel
there's
you.
a scene where she goes down on him and then
That's Out of Time.
they kiss.
That's Out of Time.
Okay, and I remember there's
Yeah,
a
I got you.
kid in my class. I remember his name. I'm not gonna say his name.
Say his name.
No, he's. I'll tell you after the
Okay,
pod.
okay.
Remind me because it's a fucking story. He was like, "Ill, oh my god, like, who the fuck would do that?" And like they made such a big deal about it. I fucking to that day I was like, I'm never gonna be that.
I feel you. I feel you. That makes sense though.
And plus, honestly, when I did it, like when I kissed them,
You
I'm
kissed
sorry.
him.
I have
kissed them.
my nose is stuffed, my allergies.
And yeah, your mouth full of his
When I
cock,
kissed
probably.
them, what, so okay, there's a problem with that?
No, but it is if you try to hide it.
Bitch. When I kissed
Got
them, I don't think they were expecting it, and I think it turned them on
I probably did.
like hell of a lot.
You see, Kyrie?
I mean, not. I mean, I've changed my ways since, but you know, at first I was like, I don't know.
All right.
But you know, but
I got a question for you, Khari.
yeah,
Do you eat the hoo-ha?
I did partake in that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's.
Tastes
So I'm like, if
tastes like
you're
tap
not
water,
okay,
huh?
if you're not okay with that, where do you draw the line? On that?
Oh, I mean, no, but with that being said, though, just so I'm not looking like no hypocrite. I am going to, in the next relationship, I am going to make it a point that, like, no, I do want to wait. I don't want to engage in those.
Good luck.
I know. I'm praying about it for real. Like, I don't want to engage in those activities just because that is important to me. However, like, I am Stefan says I'm a romantic, but like I'm one of those dudes that
You'll service them.
I am very much whatever energy you give off, I like to give off as well. Like
Ooh,
I don't
sexy.
like to on both extremes of the spectrum. We talked about it on Law. On one spectrum, I'm not gonna chase nobody, and in any form of relationship, whether it's a friendship or trying to get in a relationship with a girl, if you're not putting off that same energy that okay, bye. Like, and then I'll just not gonna lose no sleep over it. But on the other side, if you're one of those people that like you hit me up all the time, you call me, you do this and that, I'm gonna return that exact same energy to you, you know? And so with that, it's like, you know, if something is happening, something's organic going on, you know, like I don't want to kill the mood, but then at the same time, I know what's important to my morals and all that such too. So it's like, you know, but yeah, so that's where it gets tricky, but that's where you need to have those conversations too. And just about like in any relationship also, it's like, even if you do engage in that, what are you comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with? You know, like what are maybe some triggers for you, you know, like, because some people do have those where it's like, hey, don't like everything else is cool, but don't do that, you know. So I think those are important conversations to have on the real.
I remember I was talking to this one girl, and when we'd hang out a lot,
Yeah.
like she would be like really flirty.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was the only one holding us back.
Yeah, I
from
feel
being
you.
physical.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like she would like, she was like pretty much throwing herself at me.
Right.
And I just remember, I'm like, I gotta be strong, but like blue balls,
Bro,
is a real thing.
Let me
And
tell
I just
you
remember
something.
Dude. Sometimes it would like really fucking hurt.
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. I don't know if I told you this story. I might have, but I've at least never told it on here. The first time I ever experienced that, bro. No, blue balls. Oh my god. So it was one of those instances, like, you know, before I lost my virginity, I'm up here still trying to wait till marriage, you know, like still like, okay, there was this girl that I liked for a good while, but Stefan knows who she is. She was, though, like a roundaway girl, you know, like I didn't know who or what she had engaged in, you know, but we were always very close friends at the time. Like, you know, we even dated for a decent amount of time back in the day. At least for that age, you know. Always flirting with each other, always talking. Well, one day, just kidding at her place. Next thing you know, nothing is on for her, you know? And I'm coming up with every excuse under the sun not to engage, right? Like, in these weren't lies either, but at the same time, there was always that thing of like, yeah, but I'm trying to wait. Plus, I don't know what you may or may. Look. I'm just thinking my mindset at the time, right? My mindset at the time. I'm like, no, like, you know, I don't got nothing to. Oh, it's okay. I got a drawer. I mean, well, I mean, what if it slips off, or what if it breaks? You know, it's like, it's okay. I'm on the pill. I mean, yeah. I'm like, dang, why she got backups on backups? I'm like, no, but like, you know, what if something even happens with that? Like, I don't want to get you pregnant, and like, I'm one of those people that like, if I get somebody pregnant, I'm gonna take care of the kid if something happens. You know, like, that's just what it is, you know? Yeah. She still tried to engage for a little bit. But then eventually, obviously, you reject enough times and it's just like, okay, fine, whatever, you know? But what was cool about that, though, is that she actually appreciated that, though. And this is something that honestly kind of just stuck out with me, and I even applied to life, was, you know, we still hung out. It wasn't awkward or anything like that, surprisingly. Like, it was still chilling. Oh, and one thing is, after she got dressed or whatever, went outside to smoke something. Just another side piece that's kind of funny to the story. I look down at the table. Why are there a whole bunch of Freemason books on the table? I'm like, hey, yo, is your dad, oh, yeah. I'm like, how long has he been one? Oh, it's been like 10 years. I'm like, I've known you since elementary school. 10 years? You didn't think to tell me this? I'm like, and then the next question, I was like, you know what? Let me see. Maybe it's not as weird as I thought. You know, me thinking, no, it's pretty weird. But have you ever read one of the books? I've asked, but he never allowed me to. And I was like, yeah, nah. I know I'm not tripping. That was the last time I saw her. But but no, when I got home that day, right? Or even the day after, she was saying how, like, honestly, thank you for what you did. I was like, dang, what you mean? And she's like, you know, most other guys that I know, if not any other guy that I know, including friends that me and her were mutually cool with, would just hop at the opportunity to, you know, just do what it do in that situation. But she's like, no, you actually thought of me as like a human being in that instance, and like didn't just, oh, let me just get some for, you know, the sake of that, you know. And so that was also like another key point, another one of those, if life is a decision making game, that's one of those decisions that like veered off into like a good life lesson, actually, like to not just let, you know, not just to let instincts or whatever just kick in, or emotions, or the moment, like, you know, dictate something that you know you're gonna regret for a good while. And, well, at least granted, like, but still, I'm glad I didn't engage, because when I texted Stefan about that, I was like, man, well, this is the funny part about going back to blue balls, right? I'm like, Stefan, like, bro, da-da-da-da almost happened. He's like, thank goodness, because one, you're trying to wait till marriage anyway, and two, if you ain't gonna wait, don't lose it to her, dude. No, not her. Like, come, like, you know,
I don't know if I like the explanation.
No, but because it's just like, let it be with someone that you care about, exactly, and not just like a lustful.
I'll fuck anything.
We know, but also, I was like, yo, Stefan, something don't feel right, dude. So,
I feel a strain.
Stefan, what? Stefan, this something don't feel right, dude. Like, I'm texting, and then I text my homies. Like, as I got home, as the minutes go by, it starts to hurt more and more, and I'm like, yo, y'all, what? Like, is this what it is? Is this what it is? Like, homie, like, this hurts. What do I do? Man, you know what you gotta do. Man, I don't do that, though, man. I'm up here, like, about to cry, laying on the couch.
You gotta release the pressure.
You gotta release the pressure. I don't want to release the pressure, man.
I don't think I've ever had that before.
Oh,
you ever had blue balls?
Oh, bro, it was terrible.
I get my nut.
I had that same situation though.
Yeah.
Where me and my partner at the time, like, it was like, this is like when we first, like,
right,
got like romantic. No, which is why so it got so like, we didn't really express any feeling, like, emotion, like
like,
it
you
strictly,
know,
it was strictly
you
like,
knew you
platonic.
liked each other, but you just
We
never
had an idea.
expressed
We had an
that.
idea, but we never
Yeah,
expressed
I got you. Yeah, yeah.
So did you guys just make out or something?
And then it was like, it was like the closest thing to without, like,
I can use my imagination. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
a lot of making out, like, grinding, like, but like, we didn't get naked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then, cause she was over for like 2 days, cause we were doing, we went out and did like an event, and so when I finally took her home, like about an hour after I dropped her off, she called me and she was like, you know, like, thank you for not, you know, for being patient and taking your time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm like, oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, you know, I get it. Like, it's whatever. But like, it's things like that that I think us guys don't think about often.
Right. It's true though.
Like, just,
it's true though.
respect.
Well, it's like I said before. I feel like a lot of men feel like women owe them something.
Yeah.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
and like, it's like y'all can make out, and then you expect her to call you back, or to text you, and like, it might, like, bro, you might have just been a one-time thing. She might regret that shit. Like,
right.
You know, there could be a lot of things, or she could just be busy. Like, bro, y'all are not together.
Right.
And honestly,
Right.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. In that same conversation where she like thanked me,
Yeah.
Got some nudes.
No, she said she did,
sucks.
but she didn't regret it. Like, she,
I actually completely understand that.
Yeah.
Because I've been in a situation where I was trying to figure out how I felt about somebody, you know, trying to figure out, okay, like, like, I like you, obviously, but do I really dig you like that? You know, obviously I care for you as a person, but do I want to be your man? I don't know. You know, so, you know, making out, same thing, whatever. And I could kind of, from that perspective afterwards, because the other lady, her feelings got stronger from that. You know, I kind of felt that same way, where it's like, I'm glad that I could somewhat express how I felt about you, but at the same time, like, I regret maybe possibly leading you on when I'm still trying to figure that out. So I can understand her perspective when it comes to that. A lot of people, though, would take that and you know, like the Brown Boy Wonder
Joel
would say,
said.
or just take it some type of way and just be all like, well, whatever, or just feel like you're just entitled to something. When, to me, if I could keep it a buck, if I can keep it completely honest with you, like, yes, there are morals when you're in a relationship. You should be loyal and all that such, but in all actuality, if you want to be super technical to the T, no one owes you anything until you're married. Like, as far as like, I mean, as far as like to be loyal to you. I mean, like, no one deserves to be loyal to you until marriage is a thing. In to the super literal form of the law, in my opinion. Now, however, obviously, you have to practice what loyalty is, and if you really care about somebody, you wouldn't do certain things to them anyway. But I just mean, like, if you want to keep it like super literal to the T, they don't, until y'all got a ring on it and you committed to each other, really don't owe you anything. So it's like, why bug when, you know, to your point, with some of these dudes just want to act all goofy just because something didn't happen. It's like, stop, you know? So I feel you on that. But speaking of spider webs, though.
Spider webs.
Did y'all see?
I'm not answering you till you come with a better transition.
What you mean? what? No. That was a good enough transition, though. Come on,
good
baby.
Good enough.
Yeah, come on, baby. Did you watch
this dude?
Did you watch that that PS5 trailer, Josh?
I did.
Not
craving, baby.
Craving.
Craving this game.
Come on, baby.
I gotta buy a PS5.
I gotta buy a PS5. What?
Are they still hard to get?
I don't think so.
No. Last December, actually, I was at Best Buy. They had a stack of them up, and this was during December, Christmas. Yeah. So you know, if they had them then, no, you good.
I never have them at Target.
Go to Best Buy. Best Buy for sure will have
Best
some.
Buy, Costco.
Yeah, they'll for sure have some. Yeah, Costco. Thank you, Costco. You're right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get mine. They probably got the bundle too.
Probably.
I could probably get that Miles Morales bundle.
Yeah, there was a bundle. It was like 2 controllers. The game, I think it was God of War.
Okay.
The Ragnarok. And
okay.
I think it was like a charging dock. Shit.
Oh, that's great.
And it was like the price of just the PS5.
Right. That's what I love about systems when they've been out for a while. Them bundles, boy.
I'm going to be 100% honest.
Yeah.
It's not being biased at all.
No, keep it a buck.
The PS5 controllers are the best controllers I've ever had.
No, I heard they're great.
There's only one thing I've noticed about it that fucking sucks.
What?
Is that I feel like it could be just the games I'm playing or how I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
But I've already gone through like 2.5. I was able to fix it, but like I've gotten stick drift pretty bad. So I don't know if it's the controllers or if it's me. But besides that, like the feel, the
interactive vibrations.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, amazing.
Yeah.
And like before that, I always said the 360 controller was my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's arguably the greatest controller of all time. It's up there. It's for sure. So I feel you.
At first, it feels weird. It's hard to get used to it. But once you're used to it, oh my god.
You're like, oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah. I never want to play on anything else.
Right. And I love, at least since the PlayStation 4, I love how the controllers are actually like part of the experience with the lighting and everything too.
The GTA 4 does it the best. We're being chased by the cops.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, this
when,
is so
when someone
dope.
calls you, it's coming out of the speaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like that's what I mean by like it's for a part of the experience.
Last of Us to fix your battery.
I was gonna say, I know Last of Us did something dope with it. Yeah.
You gotta hit like this.
Oh yeah, exactly. With the exactly. And I heard that the PS5 controllers just take that up a notch, don't they? Yeah. So I think that's so dope. But and even with the I forgot what Spider-Man did, but I know they did something back with the original one. But
It's
like
the controller is it's like a mix between like the PS4 and the 360 controller. Almost.
that's interesting. But what part of the reveal got you a little bit more like like this this might be kind of cute?
First, because I saw the Craven trailer.
Yeah.
I really fuck with the story. They're gonna go there.
Yeah.
Like he's like Predator.
He's Craven the Hunter. Yeah.
He's looking for a challenge.
Exactly.
But then it finally showed gameplay.
Oh yeah.
Oh
my goodness.
It improves on a lot from the first one.
Yes.
The scene in the warehouse with Miles.
Yes.
How you create your own basically like path with the webs.
Right. Exactly.
Whereas the first one you have to
swing.
Like sometimes like it was just not convenient.
Yeah, it wasn't. Especially the warehouse challenges when oh my gosh, it's like some of those were harder than they had to be because you're trying to be stealthy, but then it's like dog, like But yeah, seriously, with this
double web takedowns too.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the fact of obviously Miles is established now as Spider-Man, Peter Parker. I didn't think they would actually show it off, but the symbiote on him I actually didn't even know because when they dropped the teaser, what was it, last year, 2 years ago, all they showed was the brief glimpse of Venom, but I don't know why I didn't put, because I thought Venom was already established in this, like I thought that Ben already happened,
that reveal, right? It looked like he was just in the alley, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I remember in the first game, you know how you can collect like momentums or like things that I'm pretty sure one of the momentums was like a piece of the symbiote or like something really So I was like, okay, Venom Ben already happened, cool. So I was surprised that they went the route of like, he's gonna be engaged in the black symbiote again. I mean, assuming it already happened once, but oh my goodness.
Dude,
that boy looked like a problem.
The combos.
Oh my gosh. Like, homie. I nerded out so much when I saw that. Oh my goodness. You picking up 4 dudes with each hand, slamming them down. He legit looks faster, stronger too.
Better, faster, stronger.
Harder, it reminded me of, I don't know if y'all played it, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3 video game. Oh, it was so dope. Like, because in the beginning, I don't know if you played it, Joel, but like at first in the beginning, just like the movie where he has the black suit, you're faster. You're like, they gives you more time to do the dodge reflex. You shoot out the webs faster. Your combos are a lot more like just fierce and aggressive and all that such. Like, he has a different fighting style, all of that, right? I think you even swing like from building to building faster too. Like, everything's improved when you have the black suit. And I love how in this one it so far gives it that same feel of like, yo, there's a reason why Peter, it took him a minute to get rid of that thing in the comics, because he's like, man, I kind of like this. This is kind of dope. So I love how they gave that.
I was like, a bigger map too.
Yeah, no, they said it's gonna expand beyond just Manhattan. Manhattan. Yeah.
So there's gonna be Queens. Brooklyn has already been shown. All the boroughs you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, that's dope, man.
Hell's Kitchen.
Daredevil.
Oh, that's right.
It's the Defenders action. Come on.
That would. Oh, come on, man. They don't get my hopes up.
There is one negative though.
What's one thing that you're a little iffy on?
We still get that bootleg Peter Parker.
What you? Oh, not the original. I know. I thought that was kind of weird too. Like, y'all just gonna switch up on a brother, like completely.
We give a Peter Barker.
Peter Barker. What also kind of what I'm also excited about, what they show the reveal of the lizard too. Man, that sucker look. He looked like a problem too. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the first game. How
a lot.
I love how
I like it.
they had like a good enough rogues gallery, but it didn't feel. I don't know if forced is the right word, but it felt like, this is part of the story. It felt like, okay, it doesn't feel like they were trying to do too much or just adding a villain just for the sake of adding it, you know? So are you guys worried about this with this one? The fact that, maybe with a bigger map and obviously with them having Venom, Kraven, the Lizard, Tombstone is still in the background. Prowler, that's right.
They show a map.
Yeah, they did have a. And there was another villain in there too.
Yeah, there's a few. A couple of missed.
Yeah, so do you guys think maybe it's gonna be a tad bit overwhelming with just the scope of things? Because that's maybe, if I want to say a concern, one slight concern that I have.
I think it could be, but also, in part of the trailer, it looks like you're going to be able to switch from between the two, like Miles and Peter, a la like GTA 5.
Right.
So it does make sense that there would be like more villains.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. And the fact that I feel you, that I hope it does the whole, in which I'm pretty sure they will, like the whole GTA 5 style, where when you switch, I think it would be so dope if sometimes even one of the Spider-Man were like just engaged in a battle that you weren't even aware of, as some common criminal or whatever, and you have to finish that up like wherever on the map that it's at.
Which did you finish the Miles Morales?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
From what you've experienced so far,
you can spoil it though.
Cause I haven't started.
Oh yeah.
Because I wanted to replay the first one. I was waiting for PS5, and then I was gonna start it. I was like, you know what? Let me just replay the first one, and then since I was playing it on the PS5, I'm like, I need to 100% it.
Right.
I just got burnt out.
100% that game is. Yeah.
But at the end of Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man game, New York City is kind of up for grabs.
That's very true. Yeah.
And I don't know what happens in Miles, but maybe that also is why there's so many villains, is because they're all trying to rise.
That's a very good point. Yeah, because I know. Did you play the DLC for this? Also, so you know about Tombstone.
Yeah.
And because I know Tombstone was trying to like do his thing and come up in there and all that such. But what I also loved about the first game, to the point of Tombstone and Mr. Negative, is they bringing in these villains that unless you really know Spider-Man like that, the average person just hasn't heard of before. And I think I just think it's dope and just brings more depth to the story, honestly. And it expands the possibility of, I like to think long term, of what these games really could be, not just under Insomniac, but if they all share one universe, like what could that be? I'm still holding out the hope that there's gonna be a Black Panther solo game one day.
This guy.
One day,
This
man.
guy. I thought I was about to agree with you. I'm still holding out the hope that there's gonna be a new Jack and Daxter.
Oh man, don't get me started on that, man. You really, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna veer off the tracks for a little bit. Do you even think Naughty Dog has ever even thought about that?
Yeah.
Okay, they thought about it. You're right.
The most recent Ratchet and Clank, there's like a weapon that you use and it drops like something from the sky.
Yeah.
And sometimes I've watched like a YouTube video. Sometimes it could take for like hell long, dude. Had to fast forward. But Jack and Daxter fall out.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
That's so dope. That puts a smile on my face, genuinely. That was, you know what? Dare I say it? It's one of the top 30 best video game series of
is.
all
It's so
time.
underrated. People forget about it.
It was great.
Like if they,
It was
even
great.
if they just remade it, I'm like, I would play that.
I would honestly, if y'all just
like,
remaster it.
Yeah, update
just
it so the
remaster
controllers
right
aren't clunky. The controls aren't clunky.
Right. Oh, I would play the mess. I would, man. If they dropped a trailer hypothetically today and say coming out in July, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I got to get a PS5 before July. Yeah. Like, man, with Naughty Dog though, and them taking the more serious route though, even though Jack and Dexter or Jack 2, excuse me, was, from what I experienced, that was like their turn for like the more gritty, more serious games that they were making. But still with that cartoony style.
More of like GTA.
Yeah.
Jack and Daxter GTA.
Oh, but that game was so much fun. Then Jack 3 just, oh, don't get me started. But if they did remake it though, I can see some of the haters being like, oh, but they're gonna stray too far away, or it's gonna be too this or that, you know. Would you be honestly concerned about that? You know, obviously we don't have any gameplay or anything with that.
Or if they're even playing on it.
Yeah, for real. But
they're kind of a mess right now.
Naughty Dog?
Yeah.
What's going on with them?
They just released a press release yesterday.
Yeah.
Regarding the Last of Us Online.
Yeah, I heard that got delayed.
Yeah. Yep.
Why?
It's like, bro, at this point, just cancel it, bro.
Honestly.
Because Last of Us 2 came out, what,
2020? Because I remember that was the top of 2020. They delayed it because of Rona and all that such. Still won Game of the Year.
It's like, bro, it's been out
masterpiece
for multiple years. Like,
right. 3 years. Dang, 3
at this
years.
point, like, people aren't even, like, expecting it. Like, just stop.
I was, because it was only a month or two ago they released a concept art or something like that. I
didn't see that.
Oh yeah, they released like a picture showing like the scale of what they wanted to be, right? Yeah, it was while the show was going on.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, oh dang, like I remember I was dog water at the first Last of Us multiplayer. It was
intense.
It was entirely. Part of the reason is I would always jump into a game with the homies were already playing one, so it always just felt overwhelming to me. But but I was like, okay, fresh new start, larger maps. Obviously, this is gonna be dope. But what were their reasons for did they get into that? Like their reasons for being delayed?
I think they're just, there's so many issues that they're having with it.
No.
And then they said, like, you know, they're like, oh, we still plan to work on this, as well as like other single player experiences and stuff. And it's just like, it's just that trend where companies are releasing games that aren't finished.
Right. And with that though, with that trend, I've noticed that they try to put what's the analogy? Too many eggs in multiple baskets. Yeah. Like, you know, let's go back to BioWare, you know. They up here trying to release the next Dragon Age, well at the same time it's like, but we're working on the next Max Effect too, you know. While Anthem was something that we were oh gosh. That game was fun at the time, okay? It was fun at the time. It was fun at the time. It just could have been better. But to that point, it's like, but dog, now all these games that in the past, and granted we know technology has gone to a different place, so there's more that goes into it. But at the same time, if it's advanced as well, shouldn't it be? But at the same time, you know, games are more detailed now. At the same time, I know, for real. It's like, I see, but
did you see like what everybody's saying about like the Golem game?
Oh gosh. Pretty much the same thing, that it's super buggy. The gameplay itself feels kind of.
They're saying it doesn't even feel like a AAA game. Like they promoted it as a AAA game. They said it feels like a AA game.
Oh my gosh. They said maybe an independent
Maybe.
person could have made
Yeah.
this. Maybe.
And
That's terrible.
like it's just hella buggy.
Yeah.
It tells you what to do. Like it walks you through the whole game.
Oh, it's super linear?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, like if you get to a platforming part, it tells you like, oh, you need to jump off over here.
It's like,
And then like the puzzles are like hella obvious. Like say, you know how like Uncharted, you could like when you have to jump from like a ledge to like another ledge,
right?
Like you can kind of tell.
Yeah, they give you visual cues that like
in this
is what
game,
you're supposed
like
to
the
do.
edges that you can jump and grab,
Yeah,
are like pink. Like it's highlighted.
That is okay. Okay, they.
And it looks terrible. The voice act, like it's just a hot mess.
Oh gosh. Your first problem was making a game about Gollum in the first place. Like, how are you gonna do? Oh, gosh, but that is disappointing, and that unfortunately is a trend nowadays.
Yeah.
But kind of tie it back all with Spider-Man. I think that's why no one is super nervous about this, is because it's like, one, the first Spider-Man game, they were super honest about that, and they were like, "Yo, when it's ready, we got y'all." And when that thing was ready, Lord, that thing was ready. And Miles Morales, they wet our palate. It was only like a year and a half, 2 years after that, to expand the story, a little something to keep y'all busy. A year and a half, 2 years later, after that, now we're about to get this game, and it looks ready. There's like no. And with their track record, it's like, hey, if there's something they got to iron out and fix, they gonna iron out and fix it. Even if it takes a couple months, it's cool, because we know this game's gonna be worth it. Like, and you think games would learn from the whole Cyberpunk debacle?
Yeah.
But it seems like these companies I don't know.
I don't understand. Like, are they rushing? Are they like, don't set a hard release date. Like, right. Like, I mean, people are gonna be upset if you delay a game, but when it comes out, like, as long as
it's dope,
as long as it's good, like, they're not gonna complain.
Right.
They're like, oh, we could have played this a year ago. Like, no, if it's good, there's not gonna be any talk about like.
Right. Exactly. As opposed to. You don't want the opposite, where going back to Cyberpunk, y'all should have delayed this, man. If y'all knew this wasn't ready, why didn't y'all delay it?
Like, they were getting sued. They had to.
Oh gosh, it was bad. Oh yeah, when you, oh my goodness, when a marketplace on multiple platforms has to say, look, y'all, we ain't responsible for whatever goes on once you purchase this. That is bad. And when they were willingly giving out, like you said, refunds on Xbox, on PlayStation, and even it worked on PC, but even Steam, I heard, I think was like, hey, if you do experience something,
I own that game, but
it's great.
It comes with the PS5 upgrade.
I highly recommend something.
That's why you need a PS5.
No, I haven't touched it because I don't have a PS5.
Yeah, because
it's not going to work.
It's literally not going to work.
Like, what does it do?
It literally doesn't work.
You can't do anything yet.
Like, because it should have been exclusively a next-gen game, because it just is that...
It's too much for the hardware.
It's too much. It's so much. That's what causes on the last gen a lot of the bugs and the system crashes, just because it's so much. But on next gen,
loads are going to be how long?
Yeah, next gen, it's crazy.
I didn't want to say I do, because I'm a little petty. I do love how the Spider-Man franchise is like like one of their flagship franchises now.
Oh yeah,
and I love how there's those rumors that Xbox is trying to buy Activision.
Oh no, it's almost complete.
Yeah, but it's still not going to have the rights to Spider-Man.
Oh really?
Yeah, like that's like an exclusive.
Oh, hey, well, shoot, you can't win them all, right?
So I'm like, hey, y'all can take it, but you can't have this one.
You can have everything else, but that's ours.
Hey, we're gonna let PC play. We're gonna release on PC, but not you.
For real. But with that being said, though, I like that because in Insomniac's hands the level of detail they put into it that was the right choice.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that was the right choice because we've seen these other properties unfortunately try to get restarted by some companies that honestly didn't have enough. They didn't have the business doing that, man. So when something works, let it work. Don't fix nothing that ain't broken. Like real talk. So I'm glad about that. And
don't leave me now.
Oh, I thought you
playing unfinished games.
So that was Casey and JoJo. Sure. Shoot. I mean, but with that also being said, I hope this year in gaming,
It's Blackstreet.
That's what I meant. Dang.
I was like, I'm sitting there like, should I let it slide?
It's
I'm
like, he's like,
nah,
no, he should know better.
Whoever's listening is gonna start
right,
judging me.
Right?
I gotta say
then
something.
they gonna judge me too, because I definitely knew better. I knew better. I'm sorry, man. Shoot, and because you're right, Blackstreet.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joel,
Hey.
you look like Caesar.
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
That's my favorite character.
Bro, they're working on like the next one.
I know. I'm so excited for that.
I want to rewatch. I think they're on Amazon.
You built like a kneecap, bitch.
I think they're on Amazon.
Are they though?
They're on either that or HBO.
They're not on
Yes.
HBO,
No.
unfortunately.
They're on something. I don't remember. I'm
gonna check Amazon
You built like
because
an elbow, bitch.
you got James Franco in the first one.
yeah.
Then you got freaking oh my
You
god,
look like the fucking orangutan.
Which
King
one?
Louis.
No, the one.
Which one?
What?
It's Planet of the Apes, so
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
multiple.
No, there's one. The big one.
There's one.
Yeah.
There's just one. That
Yeah,
first one.
okay, yeah. Oh,
first
the
one.
main sign
The one that
language guy.
dies. The one that sacrifices himself.
He don't know
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
the orangutan.
Orangutan.
But there's another one that's in later movies, though.
Maybe he didn't sacrifice.
No, he does,
He
he
rests
does.
himself, right? Yeah, he does.
In the third one?
He does sacrifice himself, but they kill him, don't they? Like they shoot him as he's on his way to the helicopter.
In the third one?
No, the first one.
The first
The
one. They're on the Golden Gate Bridge.
I'm thinking of not the apes with the long red hair.
Yeah,
That's orangutan.
Yeah.
Orangutan titties.
The main guy who does the sign language, his best friend.
Yeah.
Is like second in
He's
command.
orangutan.
No, he lives in all three.
He's like the wise one.
But he's not the one that jumped at the helicopter in the first one?
That was a gorilla, I think.
That was a gorilla.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
why I'm all confused. I'm like, what? No,
Why
he
were you
lives.
going along with it then? If you knew it was a fucking gorilla.
It's like, it was a gorilla. That's why I was mad confused. I'm like, no, he's definitely in the second one. So don't.
What's your? No, I was gonna do something, but what's Amy? Good gorilla. What's your favorite monkey movie? I got my top 3 monkey movies right now.
Monkey or apes? I know.
all
I'm just
under,
being
under
technically.
the umbrella. I
Yeah.
don't want to
Okay.
disrespect the animal species.
Yeah. I feel you.
But top 3 monkey movies for me.
Okay. Go.
So we got number 1. I'll put fuck. I just Congo. I'll put Congo.
You
number
stole
1.
mine.
Congo number
No.
Amy, good gorilla. Number 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the entire new Planet of the Apes series.
It's the entire new trilogy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And number 3, Dunstan checks in.
I hate you. I was like, please don't think of Congo. Please don't think of Congo.
Well, I know one you got. You got the fucking one where the monkey plays hockey.
Oh no. No. It's definitely if we're gonna I agree with you with the entire new trilogy of Planet of the Apes. But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna say number 1 for me is I think it's Dawn, the second one, where Koba is the main bad guy. Yeah.
But dude, Woody Harrelson in the third.
I know the third one is so good
shaving
too. I know. I'm gonna watch that when I get home. Thank you. But something about Koba is just dope. Koba was dope. Like as a main villain. So if I had to pick one specifically, I think that one's my favorite. Number 2, Congo. Yeah.
Yes.
Number 3, It's between Kong Skull Island and Kong versus Godzilla. That's number 3. The newest Kong versus Godzilla specifically, in the MonsterVerse.
I love that because Godzilla whooped that ass.
You know what I appreciate about that movie? To your point, I'm glad they showed like there's a victor in there.
Yeah.
It's like Godzilla won.
Yeah,
it's like there's no they tied and they had to. It's like
no, he had him. On his
Godzilla won.
Yeah, he had his life in his hands.
Right, and he's like,
I'm gonna
let you go home, young blood. And then they work together to kill Mechagodzilla. So that's dope.
And that's another movie they're working on.
And did you see that teaser, by the way?
No, I didn't.
Homie, that teaser, that's one of the most satisfying teasers I've seen in a good while.
Okay.
Because it just shows the main villain, and it's like there's so many questions. There's so many questions.
I got you.
Oh, it's so good.
What about you, Joel?
Yeah, what about you, man?
I'm not gonna say Planet of the Apes because y'all both said those.
No, you can.
Well, you can pick the Michael Jackson one.
No.
That's so wrong.
But why would when I was a kid, I thought the same thing though. I was like, that looked like Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Come here, Mark. That literally
Did they
was.
kiss? They kissed.
They
right?
did.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Jackson and Mark Wahlberg kissing on screen. Duh.
Bro, I'm gonna go with King Kong, the Peter Jackson one.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah,
fire.
but that was an honorable
Okay.
mention. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Tarzan,
Okay.
Which one?
the animated one.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a great one.
And I'm gonna go with Mighty Joe Young.
I was gonna
that's
give
a
an honorable
good
mention
one.
if he said it.
Okay. That's actually a very good list right there. That's a very solid list.
George of the Jungle.
George of the
that's my honorable
Jungle.
mention.
Watch out for that tree.
Oh,
George of the Jungle won an Oscar. Man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to George. Man, the second one don't exist for me though.
Yeah. That
I
was
didn't
a
watch the
straight to
second.
DVD.
Yeah, yep.
History as a kid, no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they go back to the city or something like that.
There
yeah.
was this one movie I saw when I was a kid. It was
Ain't no
like
way that man ran from San Francisco to Africa.
For real. But he
Not
did.
even Forrest Gump can do that.
it was about
Forrest
this
Gump
like
could do whatever he
white like this white. It was white people in Africa, and they were like on like a reservation or something.
Yeah.
And I think there was a giant gorilla, and I remember scenes of it, but I don't remember the name of the movie or who was
Sounds
in
like
it.
just real life.
It was Toto, Africa.
Oh, is that the name of the movie?
No, that's a song.
Oh, I was gonna say.
You know Toto.
I'm sorry.
I'm even more confused now.
He's like, man, I was on a roll with you with this.
Short bus sounds that they be doing to make up songs.
Could ever do.
This man sounds like
I
I
said
see
the
pretty girls everywhere I go.
Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, I see. Come on, man, give me a yeah.
Yeah.
Another yeah.
Yeah.
Once more.
Yeah.
Woo!
You scratched my CD.
I seen you in broad daylight. I'm not gonna do that voice. I'm sorry.
I've seen better acting in pornos. Oh my god.
That movie.
Oh, that
That
movie's
was
hilarious. But once again, a product of
It
can never be made today because people be too sensitive.
He was on Workaholics.
It's not him that's the problem.
It's the material and the story.
Well, it was part like. You think he changed? He switched up. He's acting like fucking Tom Hardy.
No,
I'm just saying though, like that movie
That
itself.
movie, the
that
movie
story,
itself.
the
Yeah,
special-
the story,
If it was
exactly.
to drop today,
What was the
world would
what
be
was
in
the
flames.
superstar's name again? Was it Timmy, Tommy, Ricky?
Oh no, but he was a real.
he's a real.
Yeah, I know. But what was
Yeah.
his name?
Ricky something, huh?
Yeah,
Ricky?
something like that. Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville, bro. Give him an Oscar.
Honestly, I think he's gonna get one day.
He's
I
a hell
really
good
do.
actor. He's a hell good actor.
when he wants to, most comedic actors actually are.
Yeah.
They're the. I thought this deep thought randomly one day. I'm like, don't they have to be the best actors? Because you should think about it. whatever
them are
comedy
depressed.
movie they're in, obviously you have to be silly enough to where it's like, oh, ha ha, he he. But you can't be so silly to where it's corny
It's
or
gonna
to
make me-
where
It's gonna
it's,
make me cry, bro.
you know?
Because every time I think about this, I think about Robin Williams,
Come on, man. Why you do that?
and it's like you said, like the
Why
people.
you do that? Now you're making everybody cry opening this piece.
I think that's the one celebrity that's passing that affected me like hella bad.
I feel you.
And then when Coco passed,
The
and
gorilla.
you see pictures of Coco and him, and it's just like, oh my god. I literally cried for Coco, bro.
I feel you, man.
A lot of people, love to give love to Harambe, but Coco was my gorilla.
Bubbles.
Okay.
Hey, man, I had to
Okay.
change it. I didn't want you crying on me.
Bubbles
man.
is still got to be alive, right?
No, Bubbles got to be. Wait. Because that was the late 80s, early 90s, right?
I thought it was 2000s.
Michael Jackson's.
Bubbles, yeah. Never
No, that
Loved
was
Rich.
in the
Okay,
90s, yeah. That's when he still had some melanin.
All right.
I'm just keeping it real, man. Chill, man. That mean, man.
Man.
How about chill?
Chill, man.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
What the crack is even that?
For these lights, bro. These lights are a fucking vibe. I see why Isaac picked these two shades.
I know,
Yes,
for real.
sir.
It is like we under an ocean. And the-
Under the sea.
and the-
Under.
Hypnotizing.
Oh, by the way, I think Joel has something to tell you, Khari.
what you gotta tell
What?
me, baby?
Under the sea.
What about it?
Under the sea.
How ugly that bitch is?
Oh my god.
You were fishing for it, so I gave you the fucking salmon, bitch. That's what you wanted,
I
right?
don't like it. I don't like being in the ocean when you can't see, and there's like hella seaweed and there's shit touching your legs. I can't do that.
You can't.
I still do it. I still do it.
Cast it in there.
Huh?
It's probably this goblin that just cast it in there, tickling you and shit.
Ursula. trying to
Bro,
get
a
the
few more
sneaky.
inches apart, her eyes need to go. She'll become Sid the Sloth. There's a
man.
really bad picture of her floating around.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man. It's just a bad. It's a bad angle, dog.
No, she's sitting upright. She's not even in the fucking water. Look at. What is that, dude? Come on.
She still looks pretty,
Pretty
man.
You're
fucking
not gonna
ugly.
sit here-
She's pretty.
Pretty ugly.
She is pretty. Stop.
No way.
Her and
dude.
her sister.
Her
are
sister's
pretty.
a little prettier.
Her sister is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not get that
That's
twisted.
the one that's dating Gunna, no?
No, she's dating somebody.
Oh, yeah. She's dating Gunna.
I'm not surprised, but just
He's
disappointed.
dating a rapper.
Is that a like a weird couple?
I don't know. I mean, I know that, like, before he went to jail, there was, like, a video of them, like, cupcaking and shit. But, like, they were all over each other, like, some teenagers. Like, they were shopping, and I guess they closed the store down because they were in there.
Oh wow.
And it was people, like, recording.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, they were, like, hella childish.
Like, do y'all know?
That's kind of cute.
Do y'all
though.
know Jeannie Mae
Not really. That sounds
from like The View or like one of those talk shows?
I know Anime. Eat the cake.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
I'm aware of her. Yeah.
She's married to Young Jeezy.
That's the most random.
She's so fine.
Like, man, she good though. But
Went to the snowman.
she's
Straight
married to the Muffin Man.
Bro. Ooh.
Who's that? That bitch is fine.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
Jeezy's wife.
Yeah.
She's like on a talk show.
That
Yeah.
bitch is hot.
Dude.
Oh, she's on The View, no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
exactly.
said.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Man, shouts to Jeezy. He's one of the most underrated rappers. They disrespect him. They sleep on him, and he's a legend.
He is a legend.
That's disrespectful.
He is a
Shout
legend.
out to Jeezy.
Yeah.
And she put him on blast.
And what?
I think on the View or something they were talking, and she like dropped like he eats ass or something like that. On
Well, I
national
mean,
TV.
hey, they married, so it's like, hey, you know.
It was, or it was either that or like he likes getting pegged. It was something like
well, that
it
you
was
shouldn't
something- It was
reveal
something
for
like that,
real.
or she maybe like booty hole tickled. It was something like along those lines.
You
where
can't
it's
be
like,
telling
you
another
can't
man
be telling-
business like
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Hey, black dudes like shit, like booty stuff, huh?
No.
No, they don't.
that is the male G spot.
I mean, at least I don't know.
I hear like a lot, like
Have you ever tried it?
significantly more black dudes are into like getting their asses eaten And
well, nowadays, yeah, I've heard that, but like,
I don't have
just
any...
meant when you said like just butt stuff in general, and I'm like, nah, but
No. I don't have statistics or nothing to back that. It's just an observation.
from observation, that seems to be becoming more popular.
Well, I remember
amongst
there was
yeah.
that saying that like years ago, like
I'm like, don't do that. Don't hurt yourself.
a certain group of men don't like going down.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that changed too.
That was like a legit like
Yeah, that was a
thing.
I'm always trying to go down.
Like, you know who doesn't go down? Fucking
is delicious.
DJ Khaled.
He's a bitch.
He is a bitch.
He's a poser too.
I love it.
I don't like him.
You ever,
tell.
dude? Never mind. We've moved past the conversation. I'll do it, and they're like, oh, let me return favor. It's like, no, I'm good.
No, what the fuck? My shit's out before you ask. The fuck?
Bro.
Speaking of asking,
What's that?
I gotta ask you,
What you asking me?
what is your vibe of the
If
week,
you
baby?
listen to White Noise this week, you know my vibe.
But just in case they haven't, baby.
Man, you make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't sleep.
No one ever look back. Don't ever look back.
I'ma get your heart racing in these skin tight jeans. Be your teenage
dream tonight.
Wasn't she like 30 when she released that?
Yeah.
My skin tight jeans. Be your
Teenage dream tonight. Dun, dun. She really was popping for like a good 3-4 years there.
Yeah.
She really was.
Kiss me, kiss me, like a
That bullshit off, man.
I actually liked that song back then. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about that song for real. Even though those pop songs were being overplayed, looking back on it, they were right.
Juicy J.
You know what
They
I
were
missed?
right.
Back there was this guy, I forget his name, DJ
DJ
DJ Earworm
I was gonna say something silly like
Would-
Whisper, but that's so much sillier.
would make at the end of every year or the beginning of every year
Compilations.
he compilate
Yeah.
like a mashup.
Yep.
Oh,
of the
that's
year
cool.
before.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they were.
I
really
still have
good.
those, yeah.
That shit. They still have those.
No, I still have
Oh.
my CDs.
Oh, that's cool.
I have them on my iTunes probably still.
Oh, heck yeah, you probably do. Yeah,
They were good, man.
I feel that, dog. Man,
Kiss me.
what's your vibe of the week, Mr.
My
Wilson?
vibe. Okay, so I
Let's see. Which wrist cutting music you gonna play?
was gonna have 2 songs. You know what? Just because that
What?
I was gonna say 2 songs, but I'm gonna just use one.
No, use two, please.
No, because I'm gonna pick the sad one that Joel wants to hear. So there's this song. Let me give you a little background, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I cried to this song.
Oh yeah, suck my duck. So back in what are you laughing at, little bitch? Back in 2021, Lana Del Rey
Yeah.
released this album called Chemtrails Over the Country Club. I think this is the one.
Right.
And she had this song, and it's a fucking banger, but it didn't match the vibe of the album, so she cut it.
Oh.
And somehow it leaked, and it's been on like YouTube and shit.
Right.
But she never officially released a song.
Mm.
She finally released a song, and
gonna
it's
say.
on Spotify, and now you can listen to it. It's "Say Yes to Heaven," Lana Del Rey.
Oh. So.
And then my other one is just I've been listening to a lot of SZA all week.
I feel you.
I mean, it's just fucking Open Arms is such a. There's so many good songs off of SOS, but
You liked SOS?
you didn't.
No.
Seriously?
I didn't dislike it. I was just like, that was a long wait.
Dude,
Because Control was so good.
Control
was
is
like an
hella
instant
good.
classic.
it is.
That
Yeah.
my expectations were just too high. And I feel like her singing style has evolved to where I'm having a hard time understanding her. I feel like she mumbles or slurs her words a lot.
Yeah.
Her style has changed from album to album.
Yeah, it's her style.
Now
It's
that
just
you
the way
mention that.
she's singing, and like her cadence is what
Yeah.
makes her sound like that. I'm not saying she's mumbling. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
A lot of the songs, I don't know what the fuck she's saying.
I
Like,
feel
I'm
you.
having a hard time like understanding her.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to give that album a third chance.
Do it. It's so fucking good.
I don't think I've
Once
actually,
all the way through. The other
Yeah,
time
yeah.
it was
I
like-
haven't sat down and just listened to the album actually somehow, some way.
It was to
So,
the point
I have to.
where I was sitting there and I'm like, Kendrick had to be a homie because like how are you not gonna poach her from TDE? You know?
Oh yeah.
For like his new like, because she's
She
one of
had
the
a hard time
hottest. She's
putting
one of the
this-
hottest artists out. Like she's gonna sell records.
Yeah.
But
The tour
he
sells, bro.
had to be like it had to be like a homie. Like y'all keep y'all crew. I don't know. Also, question before actually here. Let me ask you. Don't let me forget. What's your vibes of the week?
One or two.
It's your show.
Two.
Tell us.
Two?
Two.
Number two. I'm gonna go.
Give
oh,
us
give us
both.
two? Okay. Well, shoot.
I got two holes.
Then I'm gonna go. One is Music by Cleo Soul, and the other one is Stuck by Samaria, Samaria. Stuck by Samaria and Music by Cleo Soul. Both just honestly just chill vibes. Music has a transition in there, so if you're into that, that's what's up. And Stuck is just a heartbreak love song
Up, then
vibe.
it's stuck. If it's up, then it's stuck.
Okay.
But what's up, baby?
On Twitter, I've been seeing like a lot of shit talking about like Baby Keem.
Yeah, fuck him.
But what happened?
Oh, I don't know. Something happened to him?
Who the crap is
Well,
that?
sometimes like rappers trend like just because they're
It wasn't even trending. It was just popping up on my feed.
oh
And then, actually, it fucking might have been one of your tweets. And I try to go back to see what they said about Keem, and like, I can't read that tweet.
I think I was going back and forth with someone because I had tweeted like I don't get the hate for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, right?
Oh,
Because the album gets hella hate, and then somebody responded and they were like, he's on his weirdo shit.
Oh.
It's not Good Kid, Mad City 2. I'm like, you want a Good Kid, Mad City 2? I don't.
yeah.
I'm like, because it's gonna
It's
be
like
ass.
involved,
Like you,
yeah.
every time somebody tries to not every time, but most times when they try to replicate something like that, like it's not as good.
Yeah.
And then I did say I was like, I will say though, like since he started working more with Baby Keem, like I've seen a slight decline because I don't like Baby Keem too much.
Hater.
And like I don't, bro. He doesn't say anything. It just sounds.
What are you
cool.
talking about, Mom? You remember?
Give me a fucking bar from Baby Keem. A solid bar. Like
Is
you're like,
he-
damn. Like
Is he a mumble rapper or do you
No.
just be saying
he's just like,
random?
like his flows are fucking sick. Like his flows and the way he changes his voice is cool. It's just he just says the stupidest shit.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you.
And then
man.
like when Kendrick gets featured on his shit, it's stupid. Like they have that one song that he's like, "Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit." Like, and it's for like 2 fucking minutes. I'm like, come on, bro. That shit's
First of all, it's
fire.
like the outro of the song, and it is fire.
It's not fire.
I feel
Top of the
you.
morning. Top of the morning.
Smoking
Top
on
of the
your
morning.
top five
That's
tonight,
not fire, bro.
tonight.
We could do that.
It is.
We can.
top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
That is not.
Because you're not
fire,
bringing it
bro.
like how he brings it.
Oh man, well
You've heard the song, right?
I might have. Yeah.
So stupid. The other song that they have.
Pardon me, I say what's up.
I don't know. I'm not the biggest Keem fan. That might have been what you seen though. Was like me just saying that. Like
No, but
I
it
know
wasn't-
that Kendrick
I
writes
know
for
one
him.
was yours, but there was other people that like had
Oh, I
no
don't know.
connection to you. I'm just like, what the fuck happened to Baby Keem?
Nothing that I heard of. I was defending Mr. Morale.
Does Kendrick have anybody else? Is it just him
I
and
think
Keem
it's,
so far?
it's just him right now. Them two. I could be
Honestly, I can't rank him, but it does have a chance to be my favorite.
it's not my favorite. Nothing. I don't think anything he drops will ever top Good Kid, Mad City for me.
Damn.
Damn is probably my least favorite.
I love Damn so much. The only thing I don't like about it is how mainstream it got. Like it was like all over the radio and
Yeah, like DNA was
Yeah.
when I first heard DNA, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When I first heuld Element, I'm like, come on, this shit, got a little bounce to it.
loyalty.
I'll still fuck with loyalty. But no, I mean, I
You won a
say
fucking Nobel Prize because of that album.
Did he
Pulitzer.
Pulitzer.
Oh shoot! Good job.
But he should win an Open.
I mean, in order of like, I would probably put Good Kid, Mad City number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd put To Pimp a Butterfly number 2, but it's really, really close, right? They're almost tied. And then I'd probably put Mr. Morale, and then I'll put
Section 80.
I might put Section 80, and then I'll put fucking
Bro,
Damn.
even his mixtapes are fucking like, dude.
Then I'll put Damn, and then I'll put I do not like the Untitled Unmastered. I don't like
You
that
don't?
shit. I do not at all.
Let me put this into terms.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar is the second coming.
Have you done a deep dive into his music? Like, have you sat there and listened to his albums?
Like in car rides with either him or homies,
See,
but like,
here's
just
yeah.
by myself, just
On
chilling.
your way home today, do me a favor and put in Good Kid, Mad
But
City.
here's the thing. The thing about Kendrick that I think the reason why he doesn't get the respect he deserves.
I think he gets the respect he
I was gonna say,
mainstream-wise. Dude.
mainstream.
he
go on
doesn't
Twitter,
make music like
if you,
that,
If you
though,
go on
like-
Twitter, people are like, "What?" Like they fucking.
He doesn't
Really,
make
though?
that kind of music
Yeah.
though.
But
Here's the thing: you have to. You can't pick a song here. You have to listen because it's a fucking story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I can understand why people wouldn't like Mr. Morale because of the replayability, right? Which is the excuse this person gave me was like weirdo shit, whatever that means, and it has no replay value. I'm like, but bro, not everybody has to be a commercial
Yeah.
rapper.
Right.
Like,
Replay
this is
value.
artistry. Like, obviously, we don't turn to this fool for fucking hits, even though he's given us plenty.
Yeah.
But we don't turn to him for that. You know, like, I don't know, like, who else does shit like J. Cole don't even make music like that for hits.
yeah.
His features are the ones that do that for him. You know, but it just so happened Drake is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like Drake lacks artistry, but he's a really, really good song maker,
yeah,
right? And that's where they differ,
yeah.
right? Where if you want to hear songs that you can dance and vibe out to and just have on
No substance.
exactly. Well, Drake at least has substance.
He does
sometimes,
But,
right?
yeah,
yeah.
lately
When he's in
he's-
his bag, he's in his fucking bag, and you will not take that bag out of his hands. But what I'm saying is, like, if you're looking for something to play at a barbecue or a kickback, whatever, like, no, you're not gonna play no Kendrick Lamar.
yeah.
Like, that's just not what he's for. Play Damn, I guess that's the most party.
Even if that, no.
Yeah, even if that, like, just say you have the attention span of the fucking Doug from Up, and let that be that.
Well, I mean, what about the genuine question? I mean, I at least consider it a Kendrick album, but what about the Black Panther album?
A lot of people consider that a
It
Kendrick
is.
album. It is.
Yeah.
He executive
produced
produced
it,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, at least
it'd
half
be in the
the
middle for
songs
me.
are him.
Yeah.
You know, so
And,
yeah,
dude, I think he did such an amazing job with that soundtrack. But like, for like, because you know, like Black Panther in the movie Oakland, the fact that he got like Bay Area artists and like, let's be honest, like they're
BRB.
yeah, they were big, but like on a national scale, nobody knows who the fuck they are.
No.
And that's Ambulance is one of the fucking best tracks off that soundtrack.
That's paramedic, huh?
And or paramedic. When I say ambulance, ambulance. Somebody call ambulance. Paramedic. It's one of the fucking best songs off that soundtrack. And think about like all the artists from the Bay Area or Oakland. Like he could have gone too short. Like he could have gone to some like
the easy
big
way
name,
out,
yeah.
if you want to say, yeah.
Easy.
And that wasn't that after. Was that after they broke up?
Who? What?
Paramedic. That came out after they broke up, right?
No.
Was that before?
He's like, well, dang.
Well, but still, like they're not the biggest like.
And then when they're
names.
arguing with the Migos that we're the best group of all time, and both those motherfuckers broke up.
Which, by
Man.
the way, you know what?
All the greatest groups break up.
This is
That's just true. Yeah,
relatable to the topic.
except mint condition.
I saw a TikTok and it was like of a Pilo show, in Texas. I guess I never realized how big like Pilo is.
Pilo's pretty big.
But I know he's big in California, but I didn't know he was like.
Well, he's big in Texas probably because everybody that moved out of California went to Texas.
Fuck, you're right.
That's literally true too. That's actually crazy. Shoot, but
Pilo, he's pretty big because he produces a lot of like hits.
Yeah.
You know, he might not be on them, but like
Hey, freaking. I don't remember if it was Put Me on Something or Same Squad. One of them, I think it was Put Me on Something. Made the top 100 greatest all time Bay Area songs.
Put me on something.
Put me on something.
Put me on something.
Oh,
yeah, that shit, the big boy boogie.
The big boy boogie. We gonna make that mainstream one day. The big boy boogie. But you know what? Speaking
I
of,
gotta just drop a song so we could go with it.
yeah.
exactly.
Hey,
But I'll retire again after I put the song out.
Thank you. Just do that,
Just
and I'm
one
satisfied.
Song. Just one song.
Just one more time, baby.
Film
Just
the
one
video
more
in
time.
here, just-
I should come out and show these whippersnappers.
Let me show these youngins what's up. But speaking of youngins, make sure y'all go to TikTok and and Instagram and follow Visual House Studios and also Law_podcast only on Instagram. Make sure y'all also, shameless plug, check out KNGS Kings Comics as well. And make sure whenever the Big Boy Boogie drops sometime in the late future that you check that out as well. And y'all, please, we doing the 1 year celebration June 24th. So if you in the area or not in the area, y'all better just come through, baby, because you know it's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a party. 39 crew, you know I'm gonna be expecting
you.
you.
Can meet all of us in person.
Yeah, exactly.
Reach. Also, I appreciate all the nudes y'all send, but you can.
He said you could calm down off that now. He said it's a little overwhelming at this point. 39 crew, you just keep doing what you do, baby.
Keep sending them news, man.
Yeah, the 39 crew, don't ever stop,
But
baby.
yeah, 39, come out and meet all of us. And I do mean all of us will be here on June 24th.
He looking at
All of us will
Wait,
be
Fan
here.
fest, baby. Fan
with
fest.
that Nick picture in the background that's just like floating up there. For real.
Nah, everybody's gonna be here.
Everybody gonna be there. So for real,
Even
come
Nano, who's coming from out of the country, will be here in person.
He's talking about me.
I know he's talking about you, but I mean, still, I'm thinking about the other sucker. But for real, y'all, for real, come on out. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be chill. It's gonna be just like a good old fashioned barbecue. You know, it's gonna be cool, baby.
VHS fest.
Just gonna have some good food.
Good food,
Some
good
good
music.
drinks,
Travis
Some good
Scott's
music,
performing.
baby.
We got, good music, good food, good weed, good drinks. Have some video games.
Got Travis Scott performing. Got Paula Patton throwing ass.
Everybody, man.
Everybody.
And who knows? Depending how y'all act and depending how we act too, there might be a few surprises along the way as well. But we'll see. But
Yeah, we'll see, because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
yeah, neither do I.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but y'all, we're going to roll up out of here. Thank you once again for listening to Law. Literally anything we want on Visual House Studios. I've been Khari. This has been Bower Boy Wonder and also Josh Wilson. Y'all, we'll see y'all next
Bosh
time.
Bilson.
Bye.